Welcome! Do you want to learn English in a fun and easy way? In this video, we teach English using narrated, animated stories. Here is how it works. On the left, watch the beautiful animations. They are designed to help you understand and enjoy the story. On the right, you can read along as you listen to the narrator. When we reach a difficult word, don't worry. A box will appear at the bottom with a simple definition and an example to help you learn. Let's get started.
Imagine waking up, looking at your phone, and letting an invisible force enter your brain. This force secretly controls your sleep, your mood, and your health for a long time. This book is about this modern phenomenon, the constant light from our screens and LED bulbs. Today, we are always surrounded by artificial light. It comes from our phones, computers, tablets, and the bright LED lights in our homes and on the streets. This means we have constant exposure to light from the moment we open our eyes until we close them again. For many thousands of years, humans lived with only natural light. Our bodies were made to follow the sun's rhythm. It would rise, bringing light, and it would set, bringing darkness. This natural cycle told our bodies what to do. But now, our ancient human biology, which has not changed for thousands of years, is suddenly clashing with 21st century technology. What exactly is this modern glow doing to your body? How does scrolling on your phone in a dark room affect you? This constant, man-made light is very different from the light our ancestors knew. It changes how our bodies work in ways we are only just beginning to understand. Scientists are now working hard to uncover the full truth. They are studying how this light affects our minds and bodies. To truly understand what is happening and to learn how to protect ourselves, we must first look at something very important. It is a special, secret clock.
This clock is hidden deep inside your head, and it runs many of your body's most vital processes. Understanding this clock is the first step to understanding the hidden effects of our digital world. What is blue light? We often think of light as just making things bright, but it is much more. Light is like a secret language of colors that our eyes use to talk to our brain. You might remember seeing a rainbow. That shows how sunlight splits into different colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Together, these colors make white light. Blue light is one of these colors. It has short waves and a lot of energy. Its waves are usually between 400 and 500 nanometers. This high-energy blue light can travel deep into your eye. It passes through the front parts, like the cornea and lens, all the way to the back, to a sensitive part called the retina. For thousands of years, the sun was the main source of blue light for humans. Sunlight has about 24 to 30% blue light. The amount of blue light from the sun changes during the day. It is strongest at noon and much weaker in the morning and evening. At night, there is almost no natural blue light. This natural rhythm is very important. Our bodies evolved to use these changes to tell time. It helps our body clock, called the circadian rhythm, stay on track. This rhythm controls when we feel awake, when we feel sleepy, when we digest food, and even when our bodies repair cells.
But things changed with new technology. Old lights, like fire or early light bulbs, gave off a warm orange-red glow. these did not affect our body clock much. The big change came with light-emitting diode, or LED, technology. LEDs are good because they save a lot of energy. However, they make white light in a special way by using a blue chip that gives off a lot of blue light. Today, most light sources are LEDs. Also, we spend many hours each day looking at digital screens like phones and computers. These screens also give off a lot of blue light. This means we are now exposed to strong blue light even late at night when our bodies naturally expect darkness. Our ancient biology, which relies on the sun's pattern, gets tricked. It thinks it is still daytime. So what happens when the sun goes down, but this fake blue light stays on? Inside your eyes are special cells that are very sensitive to blue light. They do not help you see details, but they send signals directly to your brain's master clock. When these cells detect blue light, they tell your brain, "It is daytime, stay awake." This message stops your body from making melatonin, which is the hormone that tells your body it is time to get ready for sleep. This creates a biological alarm that your body feels, but you might not even hear. 3. How screens change sleep. It often feels strange to be very tired after looking at screens all day, but then when you try to sleep at night, it is completely impossible. Many people experience this problem because of how modern screens affect their bodies. Deep inside your brain, there is a special control center called your master clock. This master clock manages your body's internal schedule, known as your circadian rhythm. It tells you when to feel awake, when to feel hungry, and most importantly, when to feel sleepy. When your eyes see blue light from screens, special cells in your eyes send a direct signal to this master clock. These cells are very sensitive to blue light. They tell your brain that it is daytime, even if it is dark outside. This message is very strong. It tells your brain to stop making melatonin, which is often called the darkness hormone. Melatonin is a chemical messenger that tells every cell in your body that it is night and time to prepare for sleep and rest. Even dim light from your phone or tablet can stop your body from releasing melatonin. Studies have shown that just 2 hours of looking at blue light at night can slow down or completely stop your body from making this important sleep hormone. This makes it much harder for you to feel sleepy and fall asleep at the right time. For example, research found that blue light could shift your body's natural sleep-wake cycle by as much as 3 hours, making your body think it's still daytime much later. When blue light delays your sleep, it also hurts the quality of the sleep you do get. The way your sleep is built, or its architecture, is disrupted. This mainly affects the deepest and most restorative stages of sleep, known as slow-wave sleep and REM sleep. These are the times when your brain works hard to clean out bad chemicals, organize memories, and boost your immune system. Your body also releases important hormones to repair tissues and grow during these deep sleep phases. If blue light stops these important deep sleep stages, you might sleep for many hours, but still wake up feeling completely exhausted and unable to focus. This is because the quality of your sleep, not just how long you slept, has been seriously harmed. This nightly struggle is not just about feeling tired the next day. This constant nighttime light is secretly stopping your cells from healing, opening the door to a much bigger hidden danger for your long-term health. 4. Are screens bad for eyes? Many people wonder if looking at a phone or computer screen for a long time can make them go blind. Some worry about serious eye damage like macular degeneration. But what does science say? It turns out that the idea of screens causing permanent eye damage is mostly a myth. The small amount of blue light from screens does not harm your eyes forever. Big studies have looked at this. Groups like the American Academy of Ophthalmology say that using computer screens will not lead to eye disease. While too much blue light from the sun can be bad, the light from your devices is much weaker. It is hundreds of times lower than amounts that could hurt your eyes, so you can relax about going blind from your phone. However, this does not mean screens have no effect on your eyes. Many people feel discomfort after looking at screens for a long time. This is called digital eye strain. You might feel dry eyes, blurred vision, or get headaches. The surprising reason for this eye strain is not the light itself, but something you forget to do: blink. Normally, a person blinks about 15 times every minute. This helps to spread natural lubrication across your eyes, keeping them wet and comfortable. But when you stare at a screen, your blink rate can drop by half or more. Fewer blinks mean your eyes get dry and feel an irritation. This is a very mundane reason for so much discomfort, but it is true. To help with digital eye strain, doctors suggest a simple rule called the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look at something at least 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This helps your eyes rest and reminds you to blink. Also, blue light from screens can make it harder to sleep, which can also lead to drier eyes because you close them less when you are awake longer. This creates a cycle where poor sleep and eye discomfort make each other worse. So, while your eyes are likely safe from lasting physical damage from screens, the light from your devices is quietly changing your brain in a completely different way. 5. Light and your mood. It might seem strange, but a simple light bulb or phone screen can actually change how you feel. Many people wonder if spending too much time with screens can make them sad or worried. Science is now looking closely at the connection between more screen time, our body's natural clock, and problems with mental health around the world. Our bodies have an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. This clock tells us when to be awake and when to sleep. It also affects our mood and how our brain works. When we see blue light, especially at night, it can confuse this clock. Our bodies think it is still daytime, even when it is dark outside. This confusion can lead to problems like depression and anxiety. When our sleep schedule is messy because of too much light at night, our mood can become unstable. Sleep is very important for our brain's health. Not getting enough good sleep or having sleep that is broken can make feelings of sadness or worry much stronger. For some people, this link is even more serious. People with conditions like bipolar disorder have very strong mood changes. Their biological clock is very important for staying stable. When artificial blue light comes into their evenings, it can really hurt this stability. It can make their mood swings worse because their body's clock gets confused. Over the last decade, there has been a big rise in depression, anxiety, and other serious mental health problems among young people and children. This time also matches when more and more people started using screens that emit blue light. This does not mean screens are the only reason for these problems, but scientists see a clear correlation. The way blue light affects our body's clock might be a part of these bigger issues. The American Medical Association has even suggested that we should use less blue light at night. They recognize that constant artificial light can affect our health, not just our mood. While blue light during the day is helpful, making us feel alert and happy, at the wrong time it can cause many problems for our emotions. Studies show that a steady stream of blue light after sunset can make us feel worse and increase feelings of stress. This happens because our brain expects darkness to begin its nighttime repairs and reset processes. When that signal is disrupted, the whole system can get out of balance, affecting how we cope with daily life. So if adult minds are already struggling this much to cope with the artificial glow, what is this invisible energy doing to the very young and fragile developing brains of our children? 6. Blue light and kids. Children are often the most vulnerable to the effects of too much screen time. This is a big concern for many parents today, as kids spend more and more time with digital devices. There are clear physical differences in a child's eyes compared to an adult's. A young child's eye lens is much clearer and more transparent.
This means that a greater amount of blue light can pass through it. This light then reaches the retina, which is the part of the eye that helps us see. Because their eyes are still developing, they don't block blue light as well as adult eyes do. Also, children tend to hold their devices, like smartphones and tablets, very close to their faces. When a screen is held closer, the intensity of the light entering their eyes increases a lot. Holding a device twice as close can make the light 4 times stronger. This means the high-energy blue light hits their delicate eyes with much more force than it would in adults. These strong effects are not just on the eyes. They also impact a child's developing brain and sleep patterns. As children enter their teenage years, they naturally experience a delay in their circadian timing, which is their body's natural sleep-wake clock. They become biologically wired to stay up later at night and wake up later in the morning. When they add evening screen use to this natural delay, the blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, the hormone that signals sleep. This combination can lead to seriously disrupted sleep. Such a lack of good quality sleep can cause many problems. Teenagers might show more irritability in the mornings, finding it hard to concentrate in school or manage their emotions. Their overall behavior and mood can be negatively affected.
These are the worries that keep many parents concerned about their children's digital habits. However, a surprising piece of medical research suggests that blue light isn't completely harmful. A study conducted by Japanese scientists looked at school children, 10 to 12 years old. These children wore blue light blocking glasses for 3 hours before bedtime over several weeks. The results showed that these glasses helped the children go to bed earlier, which advanced their sleep phase. The study also noted that the children showed less irritability and better behavior during the day. This happened even if the glasses did not significantly change their melatonin levels. This finding is important because it suggests that while we must be careful with screen time, blue light might have more complex effects than first thought. It might not be entirely evil after all, and there could be ways to manage its impact positively. This leads to the idea that there is a good side to light, which we will explore next. 7. The good side of light. We have learned a lot about how blue light can be bad for us. It can make it hard to sleep and affect our mood in negative ways. But blue light is not always bad. it has a very important good side too. It is a paradox. The exact same light that can mess with our sleep can also work better than a cup of coffee. In fact, blue light is essential for human survival and for how we live and feel every day. Think about the sun.
The sun is the main source of blue light. This natural light tells our bodies that it is daytime. It helps us wake up, feel more alert, and get ready for our day. Blue light helps our brains work better, which improves our memory and overall cognition. It can also lift our spirits and make us feel happier. It acts like a natural energy boost for our minds. Studies have shown just how powerful this effect can be. For example, some research found that people exposed to only blue light had much faster reaction times than those who drank caffeine. This clearly shows how strong blue light can be as a stimulant. Beyond just making us feel good naturally, doctors are actively using blue light for medical treatments. For instance, many people suffer from seasonal affective disorder, SAD, a type of depression that happens during the shorter, darker days of winter. Doctors use special light therapy boxes that give off bright, blue-enriched light to help these patients. This controlled exposure to blue light is a therapeutic method that can reduce sadness and improve mood. Additionally, research suggests that blue light can boost memory and help students focus better in school. Classrooms designed with blue-enriched white light have shown that students improve their concentration and even get higher test scores. Blue light is being explored for other conditions too, like non-seasonal depression, jet lag, and managing bipolar disorder. So, blue light is a very powerful natural tool. When used correctly, it can be like a medicine that helps us think clearly, stay awake, and feel positive. But it is also true that if we get too much of this powerful light at the wrong time, especially in the evening, it can be like a modern poison. It sends a strong signal that tells our body it is still day, confusing our internal clock. This brings us to a big question. If blue light is both a helpful medicine and a modern poison, how can we live in our digital world without throwing away our phones and screens? What is the secret to surviving this age of constant light? We do not need to give up our technology. The key is to understand and respect this powerful biological signal, knowing when it helps us and when it harms us. How to protect yourself. Protecting yourself from too much blue light is simple. First, let's talk about blue-blocking glasses. Many companies sell them, promising a complete fix. But the truth is more nuanced. Studies show these glasses might offer small mitigation, especially if you can't avoid screens at night. But they are not a magic solution and don't replace changing your habits. Research suggests they offer only small improvements for sleep, not big ones. The most effective ways to protect your health are based on simple science. First, avoid bright screens for 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to bed. This gives your body time to naturally make melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. It tells your body to get ready for rest without the fake daytime signal from a screen. Second, always use night mode or night shift on your devices in the evening. These settings change the screen's light to a warmer, more orange tone, which greatly reduces the blue light coming from your device. Third, get plenty of natural light during the day. Step outside in the morning.
Bright daytime light is key for setting your body's internal clock, your circadian rhythm. Strong daytime light helps your body clock stay fixed and work well. This makes it easier for your body to correctly know when it should be awake and when it should prepare for sleep. For your eyes, practice the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes you spend looking at a screen, look at something at least 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This helps your eye muscles relax and encourages you to blink more. Blinking keeps your eyes moist and prevents dryness. Children need extra care because their eyes are clearer and let in more blue light. Parents should limit screen time for children in the evening. It's vital that children spend enough time outdoors, and keep screens out of their bedrooms. Taking conscious control of your light exposure means making smart choices every day. You can live a healthy life with your digital devices if you use them with intentionality. Remember that light is a powerful signal for your body. It helps you feel alert and boosts your mood during the day. But at the wrong time, it can seriously harm your sleep and overall health. By understanding this and making these small, practical changes, you can protect the foundations of your well-being. These basic health needs are not optional. We can continue to enjoy our technology, but we must learn to use it more wisely. This means truly understanding how modern light interacts with our ancient biology. It means choosing to give our bodies the conditions they need to thrive. What is one small change you will make tonight to improve your screen habits? Let us know in the comments below.
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world,